But this stuff is available through Recon One. All you have to do is reach out to Recon One. You can talk to Sako or Tamar. Their number over there is 888, the number 4, Recon, R-E-C-O-N, 1, the number 1. If you order these, they're available immediately. And what we'll do is if you order them, we will make sure Recon One gets their appropriate piece of the action with us, and we may send them directly to you to avoid any delay around the holiday here. We've got an original, no kidding, Fat Daddy. This is a discontinued knife. It's been completely hand sculpted with kind of a primitive pattern on it. S35VN drop point tumbled blade with titanium hardware. Sick knife. Again, call up the guys at Recon One about this, and they will take care of you. Say, hey, I saw Greg's video. It was the first knife he talked about, and it'll be all the way camera left for you guys. Second knife, we'll talk about a no-kidding Praetorian tie in D2. For those of you who are in love with D2, this was our third one we did of the run. All titanium hardware on this as well. Absolutely lovely action, just a beautiful Praetorian tie, matching numbers 003 on the chassis and blade, flame treated hardware with anodized everything else. Sexy, sexy, sexy. Moving on to number 3 from the left. This is a Praetorian tie, S35 VN blade, drop point configuration, black hardware. It's got a really cool hand-done ladder sculpt. I call this the ladder sculpting. It's been softened around the corners and been anodized on the edges. Just a ridiculous knife, you guys, with a black PVD hardware and blade. Really all sets off just so lovely, and it's got such lovely action. Number 4, a Praetorian T. This is a 92 chassis, 91 blade, S35 VN, crucible steel, stainless hardware with some flame work. Oh no, that's not flame work, it was just reflecting. Just stainless hardware. Got one of the new Marauder H's, number 5 from the left, S35 VN, drop point Tonto with the new flat bottom fuller. This knife opens up really nice, has lovely action, flame-treated hardware. It's got flame on black sexiness. How could you go wrong with that knife? Moving on to its sister here, number 6, another S35 VN Tonto blade, but now in satin and stone-washed finish. It's got what we call our falling leaf pattern coming in from 2 sides because it looks like leaves falling. It's got our satin leaf pattern falling in from 2 sides, done in a, I guess that's, I don't know, indigo. This is indigo violet. It's got some indigo violet going on here. Some bronzes, some indigos, some violets. Really, really classy, very nice knife of the new style that we started this year. So all 187 thickness material, 190 thickness material. Alright, you guys, moving on to a matching chassis and blade, satin finish top, flame finish, Proxima, with lovely action. Just goes out like it's on bearings, even though it's a real man's knife. This thing is lovely. No play, wiggle, or anything of any kind in any direction in any configuration. It's just, the only wiggle it has is from closed to open. Lovely knife. And that's S35 VN blade. S35 VN drop point on belay. This is a knife with a really sneaky little flipper lever on it. PVD blade, flipper cam I mean. It's got titanium hardware on it. Just sick, sick, sick. Flame treated clip. Stainless, natural finish tie. Machined as machined finish tie. Black PVD S35 VN blade with lovely action. We've got a Theseus here, black PVD blade, D2 steel. This is one of the custom Theseuses with some custom sculpting up around the bolster area and anodizing. Remember, when you use this knife, Let me take the trash out of my pocket. When you use this knife with this new style clip, you put it in the center of your pocket and slide it back. If you use it the way this clip is intended, it works really easily. If you want to slide it on like it's a production slippy clip, it's not quite as smooth. You know, a little production spring style clip, if that's what you're used to. Remember, if you're shooting a 1911, it's got safeties and it works a little differently. If you're shooting a striker fire or a Glock, it shoots a little differently. Different styles of things require new techniques or adaptive technique. So, you know, I think it's one of the defining characteristics of humans is that we're able to adapt to our environment and adapt to the things. So if you expect sameness from everything in the knife world, you're approaching it like a monkey. You want to approach it a little more with a little more savvy and sophistication, which means you're willing to see that different knives and styles have got a bit of a different technique that might be best suited for them. Got an infraction, fully sculpted, all in titanium infraction. It's got a lot of hand sculpting on it. Again, done in violet with a brushed and tumbled blade. USMC Fighter, one of our best-selling fixed blades we've ever done. It's got really cool technology for a dual piece hilt, so there's no constriction point. Full tang, asymmetrical handle with great ergonomics. Fully 3D surfaced, multi-layered G10. Same G10 on the M45 used by the Marine Corps. Solid titanium pommel as well. Pommel and hilt, solid titanium, S35 VN blade, PVD coating. G10 sides, really well suited for a saline environment if you happen to be a Marine or amphibious warrior of some kind. A couple of tchotchkes go out to anybody who buys these between now and the close of the weekend. If you buy one of these through Recon 1, we'll spiff you one of our titanium Medford bottle openers and one of our titanium little charms. If you're interested in the beads, those aren't giveaways. Those are a little bit more expensive. So, that's what we've got going on. As a matter of fact, what I'll offer is anybody who buys one of these knives between now and Sunday, I'm actually going to throw in from the first batch of copper Medford beads that come in, I will actually throw a bead not tied with a lanyard, just a bead in, and then you can customize it and do your own thing. If you buy one of these between now and Sunday through Recon 1, call them up at 888-4-RECON-1, RECON-1. We will move these knives through them to you into Southern California, and I'll even throw in the beads. And I'll tell you what, because I'm feeling kind of crazy, I will either do a Cobra or a square knot of my choosing, a box knot or a Cobra. I'll even tie the bead up for you. You won't get the bead right away because I don't have them coming in for a couple weeks, but the knife will leave here the day you order it, unless you order it on Saturday or Sunday. So today's Wednesday. You got Thursday and Friday. If you order anything today, it'll leave today. If you order tomorrow, it'll leave Friday. If you order Friday, it'll leave Friday. If you order Saturday or Sunday, it will leave Monday. Left to right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 knives through Recon 1. Yours for the holiday.